Hello everybody, welcome here to my TLC 2013 predictions. If this is a little bit late, sorry. If this is going on towards the pay-per-view. I think I'm going to be a little bit more organized about these, prediction things, because I've been waiting it the past couple of pay-per-views and stuff. So, yeah. Again, I think it's going to be played out by CPUs. Let's hope that it is, so I don't have to play. I really don't feel like it. Anyways, let's get into our predictions. First off, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match between the Real Americans, Mysterio Show, as I'm calling them, or Big Show and Rey Mysterio. The Broads, as I call them, they are the champions. Cody and Goldust, and Ryback Soul, as they are calling themselves. I heard that name on Raw. I just cracked up. Let's talk build up. Build-up's been a little bit confusing. I never actually saw the promo as to why Ryback and Curtis are going away from Heyman. I'm gonna have to look at that possibly after this. But yeah, I've never understood why they've just walked away. Yay, CPUs. This is a compilation of the 3 main events that are happening. So it's the faces versus heels and stuff. And it is elimination tag, so yeah. Yeah, build up has been a little bit confusing because it's been all these tag teams like fighting each other. It's no promos. Like, how are you supposed to build up a match with no promos, you know? So it just didn't make sense to me. I don't know why Big Show and Rey Mysterio are teaming. Probably because they have nothing else to do as of right now in the WWE. Possibly that could be possibly why. But it just and another thing is, it seems so weird that about last month Big Show was like going for the WWE title, and now he's in a tag team with Rey Mysterio going for the tag titles. It just doesn't make sense. How I think the actual match is going to be, it will be interesting because Ryback Soul is a pretty good pair. I enjoyed them this past Monday night on Raw, or the Slammy Awards, whatever you want to call them. Real Americans are just an awesome tag team overall, and Goldust does well in the ring, and then Cody, Rey Mysterio, and Big Show, they're like nah, they're just there. So yeah, I do think this will be an interesting match, but just for the heck of it, I do think the Broads are going to win, just because it wouldn't make sense to have another team win. But let's hope that Ryback Soul gets the titles. They probably won't, because this is gonna be like a pairing for a couple months. They're only doing this just because they have nothing else to do as of right now. So yeah, my prediction is the Broads going over. Now for the kickoff match. Dolph Ziggler versus Fandango. I'm glad that they brought Fandango back, as to show like he's still here, he's still doing stuff, But I do think Ziggler will win. This is a match because they have nothing else to do. I don't think Ziggler really did anything this past Monday to prove that he's going to win. And Fandango competed in like a match against what's his name, Daniel Bryan. So he proved that he was like here and stuff. So I'm gonna say Ziggler goes over just because, I don't know, randomly. This is a match because they want to get these guys on the card, but they don't know how, so they just put them against each other. Anyways, our next match, Big E Langston versus Damien Sandow. Build up. I feel like the only reason this match is happening is because Sandow won a number 1 contenders match, and Big E's been like beating him up constantly. That's the only reason these two are fighting. I've never actually saw any reason for these two fighting against each other. Hopefully there will actually be a feud in the future between these two, because because both of them are pretty good. They both should get world title shots. Speaking of that, I can't believe Sandow's going down to the Intercontinental title after he had a World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank briefcase. That's one thing that makes me mad. But, it is what it is. What are you going to do? So, just because there's no reason for Sandow to win, I'm going to say Big E Langston comes out with the win. Alright. Now for a match with an actual feud. AJ Lee versus Natalya. This feud between AJ Lee and the Total Divas has been going on for a while. I don't know how long. I think it's been since the night after SummerSlam. I think it's been the night after SummerSlam since these two have been competing against each other and stuff. And practically, it's been okay. They've had some okay matches along the way, not like these bullcrap 2-minute things as they normally get. Build up has been okay. They actually hate each other. There's actually storyline going on. So yeah, how I actually think the match is gonna be. This is probably gonna be the jobber match. I hope it isn't, and I hope the Fatal 4-Way Tag Title match is a jobber match, since I don't think anybody really cares about that. But just to say that this feud keeps going on, I'm gonna say Natalya wins by DQ, and Tamina screws over Natalya. Either one of the Total Divas, I hope Natalya or something, or maybe one of the Funkadactyls, somebody who hasn't gotten the title yet. I hope one of them. Gets the title. I hope one of them gets the title by the Royal Rumble, maybe at the Royal Rumble. So maybe Natalya will win at a Raw or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say Natalya wins by DQ. Alright, anyways, now for the main matches. CM Punk versus Shield in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Build up. This is sort of the same as Big E versus Sandow. There's no real reason for these guys fighting. They just keep beating each other up for just random reasons. And you know what? It just doesn't make sense, So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing is, there are 2 3-on-1 handicap matches, and I say you could have easily had something like a oh yeah, I forgot. I got him a new GTS. Anyways, I say you could have just had something like CM Punk versus Ambrose for the United States title, but of course they don't want to do that because they want Punk to be in the quote unquote main event, but not really doing anything. So that's one thing. I'm gonna say CM Punk wins by DQ, because the Shield just rush into the ring, start beating down Punk for some random reason, So yeah, that's what I think. Anyways, I'm gonna say CM Punk by DQ. Alright, anyways, Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family, 3-on-1 handicap match. The other one, build up. Build up isn't great. Bray Wyatt is an excellent person who can always give a promo correctly. I don't want to say correctly because I don't know if there is real way to give a promo correctly, but he's been doing it pretty good. He makes pretty good promos. He's pretty good in the ring. I will say Luke Harper is my favorite out of the Wyatt family. So let's hope he shines tonight, sort of how Roman Reigns did at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. But yeah, build-up's been great. There's actually a reason for these guys fighting. What is happening? Oh, reversal. Am I recording? Alright, just making sure I'm recording. How I actually think the match is going to be. Match is going to be great. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put on Falls Count Anywhere for some random reason. Yeah, I think the actual match is going to be great because, oh, sorry about that. It's because I think, wait, what? I was going to say something. Alright, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Anyways, my prediction is Daniel Bryan to win this 3-on-1 handicap match to finally put himself over because he has to keep putting himself over in random ways. But anyways, so yeah, that's that match. Finally, for the main event, John Cena versus Randy Orton in a TLC match for the unified title. I'm gonna unify the titles. Build-up's been amazing. I don't know if you say you do not like the build-up, you do not know what you're talking about. Build-up's been amazing for this match. But I am gonna say I was going to say Randy Orton wins both titles, but that wouldn't make sense since like he's Randy Orton. Then I thought Cena, but then I thought, you know, they keep bringing up this unified title. Titles are going to be unified. Titles are going to be unified. And they keep making all these articles about, like, these changes once the title is unified. That's what makes me think they're, like, no, this is all fake. They're not going to unify them. I'm going to say that John Cena gets the WWE title, pulls, like, they're both up on the ladder at the same time. Like, picture this in your head. They're on the ladder, set up in the middle of the ring. John Cena's on one side of the ladder, Randy Orton's on the other. And they start pulling for the titles. Cena pulls the WWE title off, while Orton pulls off the World Heavyweight title off, and then you know, like they like change championships. And then hopefully they go their separate ways because I do not want to see this feud for another month. I'd rather just see Cena as champion again. Just not have another feud because like this wasn't the best. I don't think this was the best feud they could have had for TLC, but you know, you got what you got. So yeah, that is my those are my predictions for WWE TLC. And I